These are the best foundations if you're in your 40s. I'm 45 and I swear by these. First one is the Laura Mercier Tinted Moisturiser. This one's iconic for a reason, but I don't feel like people realise just how good it is if you're in your 40s. Your skin becomes drier, thinner, and much easier for makeup to cling on to texture, so it ends up enhancing everything, including your fine lines and wrinkles. This is a great product to replace your foundation. Never, ever replace your moisturiser with a tinted moisturiser. That's not how it should be done. Always look at this as a replacement for your foundation. Now I've got two in my hand because you have two options. You've got one which is a blurred matte, and then you've got another which is a natural dewy finish. Now I would say the natural dewy isn't overly dewy, which is great, and the blurred matte isn't overly matte, which is great. So I feel like you've got a really subtle version of each. I will say that I do find the same colour in both of these different finishes there's a slight difference, because I use 3W Palomino and the blurred matte version tends to be much warmer than the other one, which is really weird, but I just want to be real with you guys. I know when you think of a tinted moisturiser, you think, well, it's not going to be enough coverage for me. It's just not going to give me what I need out of a foundation, when you're actually wrong, because if you replace your foundation with a tinted moisturiser, you are getting light coverage, obviously, but you can always build it up, but you're using a concealer alongside it, which is going to give you great coverage. A lot of the looks that you see me wearing on my reels is actually using the tinted moisturizer from Laura Mercier and a concealer, and then setting my makeup as usual. It's a great way to get a flawless finish for the day, but with a very skin-like natural finish as well. Next is my MAC Studio Radiance foundation. I love this. It's actually what I've got on right now. I've got NC30 on, which is still a little bit warm for me. I think I need the one right below it. But this is an amazing foundation if you're in your 40s. It gives you the radiance, it gives you coverage, which you can build up, by the way. The radiance isn't so much that it looks shiny or ends up greasy through the day. I feel like if you set this properly, and when I say properly, I don't mean heavily, I just mean if you are being strategic with your setting technique, then this lasts very well through the day and it doesn't go greasy. It just gives you that very nice natural radiance that healthy skin should give. It's never flat, it's never drying on the skin. I feel like it keeps your skin hydrated through the day too. Next is, I know, probably a controversial one, because people think when I say matte, it's going to be heavy, but you are so wrong when it comes to this foundation. This is probably my favorite foundation ever. I've been using it for years. It's the Dior Forever Matte Foundation. Now, when I say matte, I just want to add there, this isn't actually overly matte. When you think of matte, you think drying, you think cakey, you think heavy. This is not any of those. This gives you a very kind of soft matte finish. So it's just not overly glowy. That's all it is. That's the best way to describe it. It's not an overly glowy foundation. So it just keeps everything in place. This is my foundation when I know I don't want to look at my foundation all day. I don't have time to touch it up. I have back-to-back stuff going on all day, and I want to still look as fresh at 7 p.m. as I did at 7 a.m. This is the foundation I go for. It does come in a glow version as well. I have used it, but I way prefer this version. It has floral extracts in there, which actually help your skin barrier. Now, I just want to add here that I'm not just saying this because it's written on the package. I'm saying this because if you remember, there was a time when foundations were not so great. And you know, when you put it on early in the morning, and by the time you get to the evening, it just feels heavy on your skin. It just feels disgusting, and and it looks bad as well, and you just can't wait to take it off. You will never get that with this. So I feel like your skin is still in really good condition when you take this off. It doesn't settle into fine lines, and it doesn't look cakey, it doesn't look heavy. I can promise you, if you use this in the correct way, which you will find on most of my YouTube videos, you are gonna love it. Next is my NARS Light Reflecting Foundation. This is one of the best for really mature skin, I would say. It combines skincare with makeup again, so really good for your skin. It also has turmeric in here, which is great for brightening. It has a light reflecting finish to it, so it has light reflecting particles in here, so it's really good for that softening finish, that slight blurred look to the skin. I think if you have mature skin, it looks dull, it looks tired, then this is the foundation I would go for. Just remember that heavy bases that are full coverage are always going to look very cakey on your skin. And I know you end up thinking that, well, that's going to cover everything, but actually it can end up enhancing everything that you're trying to disguise. So just be wary, use the right product, but also use it with the right technique. I want to know if there's anything else that you want to know about if you're in your 40s. Let me know in the comments so that I can cover it for you.